Face front non-believers, just a quick look inside one of the projects I've been working on lately. Most of you are probably not aware, but I was hired several months ago by the Skeptic Society to film, stream, and edit their latest Salon lecture series. It's been a fun gig. I enjoy the opportunity of working with some folks whose publication I've been reading since my first year of college, and I love the chance of adding a little aesthetic value to the world of scholarly lectures, not a genre that's known for looking good. On top of live streaming in a beautiful location with multiple cameras, so it's already looking pretty nice to begin with. In post, I add some lovely DSLR footage, and of course, I do some color correction, crushing the blacks, popping the colors, adding a little vignette, maybe adding a little digital makeup for our speaker and host, cause I'm a nice guy. I also do some audio work, some basic compression, I even isolate the mics. Normally, audio is the quick part of my job. But a few months ago, it was not. In March, one of our mics was acting up and producing some awful distortion. Luckily, I have a small history of dealing with bad audio from scholarly lectures.
To the thinking processes that get us into trouble.
For the record, sound has never been my department when filming lectures, and in fairness, this is the one and only time there has been anything wrong with the audio that our Skeptic Society sound guy captured. And like all the great problems on set, this one was inexplicable, unreproducible, and took for fucking ever to fix. Let me say without hesitation that this was above and beyond the most tedious job I have ever done in post. And I am speaking as a guy who mostly works in post. In fact, here's a video that I sent to the Skeptic Society to explain to them why this lecture was going to take me an extra couple weeks to finish.
But the battle is never won. The battle is never won. The battle is never won, I guess. But the battle is never won. The battle is never won. The battle is never won.
Yeah, I use Audacity. Despite my subscription to the entire Adobe suite, it's just a program I know, it's user-friendly, and it's free across platforms, which worked out perfectly when I recruited a volunteer for this tedious task who worked on a Mac and didn't have the Adobe suite. I say recruit, but in a true to form, the odds must be crazy moment, I was into about hour 15 of the audio repair process when, out of the blue, my friend Ashley Crow Facebook messaged me with, "Hey there, question for you. I am in film school and am trying to get some post-production experience under my belt. So I was wondering if you have any upcoming projects I can assist with or know anyone who does." Ooh, what kind of post work are you looking for? I'm going into Foley, so audio would be preferred. I'm not making this up. Also, no one outside of Michael Shermer and Pat Lindsay had any idea what I was up to. I didn't put out any cries for help on Twitter or Facebook. It didn't even occur to me to ask anyone for help because who the hell would want to help? As I said, this was the most tedious and time-consuming job I've ever done in post. I couldn't afford to pay someone even minimum wage for 30 hours of work, and here comes an eager beaver knocking on my door looking to do the exact kind of work that I was stuck doing for free. She wouldn't even accept my admittedly meager PayPal offering. She just wanted experience and credit. So if and when you swing by the Skeptic Society's YouTube account and watch the Salon lecture with Sean B. Carroll, just remember, a lot of effort was put into making that sound nice. Now, obviously, there is no such thing as a perfect solution to bad audio, and there were some sections that were so distorted that there just wasn't enough data left over after the repair to sound normal. But I would rather have that tinny robot sound.
Come on, answer, man. Hey, I was stumped by a million wildebeest, and now you want to know why we die.
As opposed to the bad connection sound.
Come on, answer, man. Hey, I was stumped by a million wildebeest, and now you want to know why we die.
But for the most part, it worked quite well. Before I go, one last anecdote for the odds must be crazy file. The day we were shooting the lecture, March 20th, was 2 days before I would release my reply to Bill Nye in philosophy. I had actually just sent a rough cut of my reply the night before to Dan Finca and Robert Blaskowitz. And who should be there? No one told me that Bill Nye was coming, and yes, I did try and talk to him after the lecture, and I had every intention of segueing into the fact that, oh hey, just wanted to give you a heads up, I have a video coming out in a couple days in response to your Big Think Philosophy video. But as some of you already know from firsthand experience, Bill is not always conversational. He's a busy guy, we'll just go with that. So there you go. An update, a couple the odds must be crazy anecdotes, and check out the latest Skeptic Society lectures. Next time we approach this topic, I can walk you through my multi-camera setup and how I managed to create a live switcher for under $300 as opposed to $1,000. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in hearing about that technical adventure. Thanks for watching.